What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back once again, and we are back for episode 60 of Digimon Adventure. Now, again, guys, if you have not seen this, go check it out. I always say that due to, don't want to be accused of spoilers or anything of that nature. But go check it out if you guys have been enjoying it. What do you think about tonight's episode? But tonight, we go back to Joe as well as Gomamon. They are venturing through some harsh frozen lands with their former or new allies. And what happens is they pass out while trying to go across this frozen tundra. And what happens is they come across Mimi, and she is on a blimp called Blimpmon while taking the class that she's in. I guess she is the leader as of right now on this blimp, and taking them around to show more of the continent. And she saves Joe as well as Gomamon, starts explaining to them what's been going on. So they give her a backstory on what's going on as well. Somehow or other, the hot springs dried up yet again, and they're trying to figure out a way to be able to find them a good home. So they try to go across this frozen tundra, and then of course, they end up with Mimi, and we come across a new enemy in this episode as well. One called Olagmon. He is a pirate type of captain who has been trying to find food as well as a home for his crew, and they go up against our heroes in this episode. And what we find out is when they start trying to battle each other in this episode, we really get to see how, again, Joe being Joe, he's just trying to survive, but then he also figures out of the reason why this Digimon is doing this, because unfortunately, him and Gomamon get captured yet again, and they have to try to find a way out. And what happens in this episode, which is really interesting, is while they do escape, they also figure out the one that they were helping out last time. He got captured as well, trying to protect them. He did slip off the blimp, and that's how they all were captured as well, while trying to fight off this Digimon's forces with the cannons. And the reason why they weren't able to fire back is because the principle that Mimi has been studying under hasn't really allowed it, slash also they could only go up so high, among other things. So there was a lot of issues in this episode, the reason why they could not fight back, but they explained it to a certain degree. And then when they finally went up just a little higher, it was actually not too bad, but then the cannons were still a massive force to begin with. So what we see in the episode is Joe as well as Gomamon escape, and one of the pirates finds them, and he later tells Joe, after just succumbing to hunger, just being extremely tired, explaining to him that their island went dry, full of food, and something happened, and so their leader was trying to find a way back to have them leave what supplies they had and go forth to find a new home as well as food to be able to survive. And there was really nothing that they could do to find land, and when that happened, they had to resort to becoming pirates. And so Joe comes up with the decision of, okay, look, I'm going to battle or challenge Ogumon to a battle to be able to fight him. And it's really cool because what we see in this entirety of the episode is where they both come up with an idea, okay, if you lose, I get this, if you lose, or if I win, you get this. So they go to an iceberg area, they start fighting, and of course, we go through all the evolutions, we go to the Mega Evolution. Still no force to be reckoned with Ogumon. He kind of gets the upper hand on him, but then Ogumon comes back with a huge punch and literally just looks at him and is like, okay, that's all you have after everything. And what we see is, of course, Joe finally coming up to the realization that, yeah, he's fighting for his crew, but also at the same time, Joe's fighting for his friends and to keep the promise to keep everyone safe. And so when that happens, of course, Gomamon, with his Mega Evolution, hears him, and he, of course, gets his Mega Evolution, or Super Evolution. He gets his, Mega Evolution, sorry, into VIKEMON. And again, this is a really cool Digimon. This is probably, I would say, one of my favorite transformations in Digimon for the original cast, because you really don't get to see that much. You really don't get to see a lot of the huge mega evolved forms for the cast a whole lot, and I truly enjoy that. And we get to see this battle between VIKEMON and Ogumon, and VIKEMON just tramples the floor with him, and there ain't really nothing he can do. And then finally he realizes, hey, I lost the battle. And then when he does realize this, Joe comes across and he says, hey, now I'm not like you, got to take orders from me. And so they take him with the ship and they drag them to an island, and he says, y'all should be good here for food, water, a new home, everything. And they said, well, you're the real Shogun, because that's what the what Ogamon wanted his crew to call him, and they kept messing up, so he just was like, forget it. And then finally we see where everybody's rejoicing and they're coming together and saying how good Joe did. But then of course we see Ty at the very end of the episode, and Ty is coming in saying, well, what's up, guys? And he's like, well, where you been? He's saying, we were going around all over the place. So again, Ty had to make a guest appearance, which I had a feeling he would. I wasn't entirely sure if he was going to this round. So right now we just got Ty left, and that's pretty much how the episode ends. So Ty's pretty much the last one, I think, that has till probably another Mega Evolution form, unless we get one from Gatomon or Patamon. So I don't know yet. Unless they change it somehow, I would say either 1 or 3 more left for Mega Evolutions. I think that this arc is kind of going halfway in a way. I'm not entirely sure yet for this new arc. I don't know if we're getting halfway there or not, or we're getting kind of like a fourth in, because all good majorities of the group have already had their Mega Evolution. So I find that pretty cool. But overall, I did enjoy this episode. I actually enjoyed it a little more than I did last week. So I gotta say, this episode was really cool. I mean, I like the whole pirate vibe. I like VIKEMON making an appearance. I like that Joe's finally getting some more appearance and actually evolving as a character. I truly enjoy that. I enjoy that with any character. But overall, like I said, I did enjoy this. Let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Leave a big fat like on the video. If you guys enjoy, click notifications. If you guys are notified every time I upload. What was your thoughts on the episode? I'd love to know down in the comments down below. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next one.